Hello. Something looks different. But anyways, welcome to my channel, Gemini. We're looking at the next 2 weeks for you in love, what to expect, and also each zodiac sign, the person on your mind. I'll look at their actions, their feelings, intentions, and bonus yes, no at the end. So if you have a question on your mind, I will pull a card for you. So let's see what the cards. Oh, I forgot to take this off in the last live. Something was, I got caught up trying to put these light strings in the back here. They're not up completely yet, but I'm here. Let's go. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, Gemini. What's the energy for my Geminis? Note to self. Gemini, don't get distracted before live, all right? Don't get distracted. All right, let's see. Gemini, it is raining. Feeling good. Let's see. Three of Wands. You know, I feel like that is you. I feel like it's, I gotta go somewhere, I gotta do something, I need something to happen, and I'm prepared, I'm waiting, I want some growth, I want some expansion, I've been waiting for it to come in, and where are you, right? This is a good card to get though, right? It's saying it's coming in for you. Things are looking good. You might be feeling like, you've been kind of waiting and sitting around and just keeping yourself busy and doing your thing. And, and then even for some of you, this is an energy of, I just really am curious to see what's out there. I'm really tired of this shit. I'm tired of everything that's going on. I want to go explore. I want to go for a hike. I want to get the hell out of Dodge and see what's out there. I have a Tower card. So it looks like a move. It looks like some sort of, maybe you're going through a breakup, right? Maybe you've recently had a lot of shit going on in your life. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, but, it's like, and you're ready for something new. Maybe you've had some epiphany, waking up to, where you're at, what's going on. Maybe you need something different. Maybe you're bored, you just need some excitement in your life. Some of you could be questioning whether or not you should be moving on from a connection, It's like, something just happened and it threw you off. It was like, I didn't expect that, right? And now here I am again. I know you got the Tower card, and Uranus is in your sign, so this is going to be like this in your life for the next 7 years or so. It's going to be some really amazing like twists and turns, and then sometimes it's going to be some shock. It's going to be like, what the hell just happened? But I'm telling you, when this journey is over, you're going to look back and be like, that was some shit I had to go through, and boy, I don't want to go through it again, but I am so glad that here I am. And because I've just experienced it. And so some of you might be looking at your options. You might be going, where do I go from here? Do I move on? Do I wait? What do I do? Well, we never wait. We don't, should I stay or should I go? Right? What we should be doing is our own thing, just doing our thing and just being like, let it be. There's nothing if you're going through some sort of revelation or breakup or something shocking just happening, it's like, I'm just gonna always keep my options open and see what's going on, and I'll check in and see what's going on here too and see if there's still something that are salvage. Because the Tower card doesn't say something's completely over. It's just saying that a lot of the fog, a lot of the untruths, a lot of the drama, a lot of the things that were going on are breaking down. They're not serving you, and so you're seeing some sort of truths come to light. But there's still a foundation there, and at some point here in the future, we can revisit and rebuild. But first we got to let the tower fall. And when after the tower falls, that's the name of my Substack. After the tower falls, it can be a little bit, you're trying to figure yourself out again. Who am I again? Why did I just go through that? Why is this happening? And it's just about processing what's going on and keep moving forward like a soldier. Let's see your energy. 8 of Cups, look at this. We really got this energy saying you've got to move forward. You got to go do a little soul searching. You don't do anything I say. It's just the way I talk, right? But it is showing me what I'm seeing here. It's, this is a time for me to kind of get away from this, give myself a little bit of time. Remember, we're just looking at the next 2 weeks. It's like, let's go see what's out there, spend some time, some quality time with some people that I care about, or just myself, and do a little traveling. So what is your obstacle? We have the Queen of Swords, all right? So, this is your obstacle, maybe seeing the bigger picture. All right, stepping up into your truth, realizing your truth, being honest. It's really hard. All right, it's about not compromising, Gemini. You've got something you got to say. Maybe this is you having to walk away and shock somebody. You ever think of that? Like, it doesn't mean you have, you might, by you walking away, shocking somebody, take a look at the bigger picture, and things, the facts, right? It may seem emotional right now. It may seem chaotic right now. It might seem like this is the end of the world, but the sky's not falling. The bigger picture says maybe the next couple weeks, if I walk away from something, I go do my own thing, maybe somebody's going to realize their truth, because if they're not hearing me now, and I'm trying to be diplomatic here, I'm trying to be fair, but somebody's not listening to me, rather than, dealing with all this chaos, maybe I need a little bit of space, and this person will realize what they want. Look at this, your person, the Hanged Man. They've got you hanging there, and things are in limbo. It just feels like nothing's changing with this person. You're wanting something to change, and somebody's just, doing their thing, going down their path. Well, this person eventually is going to be stuck when you walk away. They're going to be stuck with thinking, if I might be losing Gemini, or Gemini might move on, might lose my opportunity, right? But with you sitting around and just waiting for them, right? If you're deciding to just sit there and wait, this person gonna hang there and hang and do what they want, because they got all the time in the world to make a decision. And this is where you're the Queen of Swords. You got to step up and be like, this just isn't working for me. This doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel fair. And, I want to be honored, So it is about stepping up into your truth, speaking your truth. So sometimes right now, it's, how do I be honest with myself and be honest with other people without things totally blowing up in my face? Can I do it without emotions? Can I kind of detach from my emotions a little bit and just kind of look at things fact by fact, what's real here, and make a decision based on, reality and facts, and then come back and revisit once we've had a little bit of space to really take our time and look at what we want from this relationship. Your person's obstacle, they don't know which way they want to go. They're stuck. They don't know whether they want to move on. They don't know whether they want you to move on. They don't know what they want to do. They're comfortable, it seems like, in the situation the way it is. It seems like they're comfortable either way. You know what I mean? But you're not. You're wanting things to move forward, and it looks like you've got somebody here that, doesn't like change, or doesn't want to change, or doesn't see the reason to change. And it's like constant frustration between the two of you, and their obstacle is this person's got to figure out where they want to go and what they want, because they got a queen here. Whether you're male or female, they got a queen here. They got somebody who knows themselves and somebody who's dealing with this. But it looks like you're at a point here where you've got to look at what other options are out there for you. When you start seeing the other options, right? And you detach your emotions from it. You realize this person's going to be sticking around there. They're not going to be going anywhere. You can continue in the same circle, the same cycle, right, with this person, and it's not going to change. But when you decide to look good, walk away, open up your options, but without even letting them know, they're going to feel the energy pull, and they're going to be like, wait, I don't want you to move on. I don't want you to leave. What do they really want with this connection? I see the King of Cups, so I can see this person does have deep feelings for you, all right? And they want to trust and they want to move forward. But, you know, it just seems like the Knight of Swords, right? Maybe things are moving too fast for this person. Some of you might be saying, well, you know, tough shit, you know, moving too fast. But maybe this person is just afraid to make a decision, right? They could be guarded. They're defensive, right? They don't trust, right? You know, and they're just not sure. They make a choice. They open up. They're vulnerable. You know, it does look like somebody who is, you know, out for a battle, ready to go, you know, battle it out if they're, you know, if they're questioned. But what I'm seeing here is somebody that doesn't know the direction they want to go in. You're dealing with somebody, you know exactly what you want, and you can't seem to get somebody here to get their ass up and make a move. You know, so we can have all the love we want in the world. We can talk about love and how good it feels, but if nobody's productive and nobody's doing their shit, we're wasting our time. You know, I mean, maybe I'm too, you know, I've been on this planet too long, but love don't get you, you know, feelings don't get you that far, and I'm all water. All right, we need some direction here. We need some purpose. You know, this person is the type of person that'll tell you what you want to hear all the time and be like, yeah. But they're still hanging around. They're in no rush to make a move. They're in no rush to move forward. All right, so what does Spirit want you to know? I see the Queen. You got to think of your stability. You got to think of your long terms. You got to think of the bigger picture here. You really want your truth? When you walk away, you'll find out your truth. That's the bottom line. It's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. You know, you walk away and somebody shows their true colors, right? They don't, you know, some people might wait a minute. Some people might call you bluff, especially if you've done it several times. But if you're serious and you're like, this is a Tower card, this is too much for me. I need to go do my thing for a couple weeks. You know, you give this person space, they feel your emptiness, they'll decide which way they want to go. They'll definitely decide. But the King of Cups here is telling me you got somebody here that's got some deep feelings for you. So hopefully I'm manifesting this is your story, that whatever this person's stuck on, or whatever, you know, maybe they're dependent on you. Maybe they expect you to do everything. Maybe they expect you to make all the plans. Maybe they expect you to, you know, be the responsible one. I don't know. But whatever it is, this person needs to figure out their purpose and they need to step up. You need more stability. You want more. I have the Fool card. All right, so I really am getting this energy of you've got to be, you know, willing to take on this new experience, to trust what's out there. You don't know what's going to happen, but this card is the card of faith. You've got to go for it, make a move. You really see this energy of you. The Tower card is crumbling. Something's happening. You got to discover who you are. You may have lost yourself in this situation a little bit, but it seems like it's going nowhere. And the only way to get it to go somewhere is for you to go somewhere and see if this person will follow your lead. All right. And I've got the Two of Cups underneath this. You're really wanting a meaningful relationship. You're wanting to feel like you're on the same page as somebody. I do see what's out there is a relationship for you. Right, but this is just this reading is saying you can't keep yourself stuck. It might be time to walk away from a situation and say, peace. If you want, you can come catch up with me. You know, you can come find me. Let's see. I will do Aries to Pisces though, and see if any individual sign actually, you know, what their actions towards you might be, what their actions might be. It's only a 2-week reading, so nothing is permanent and nothing set in stone. This just is showing me what might need to happen right now, in order, for sanity, in order to see movement, in order to see this relationship, see what it really is about. All right, I am seeing there could have been somebody interfering with the relationship. There also could be long distance. There's travel that's keeping things stuck, and this person, isn't willing to put in the work and travel. Right, but I do, and I check on you from afar. So it looks like no matter what, this person's got their mind on you. You have their heart. But if it's, you got to get this person to move, to prove themselves, to move their shit. Let's go. All right. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have all the signs here, guys. All right. So you gotta just kind of go with your gut here. And I will look at Aries through Pisces and see what I get for you. I am gonna shuffle 3 decks, so just give me a moment. So far the 3s for you, but let's see what comes through for synchronicities. I was getting numbers today, but let's see. The 3s for Gemini. I'm always about the energy game, the energetic game. All right. Aries through Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever resonates with you. If you're connected to an Aries, I've got their thoughts, the 10 of Wands, feelings, 6 of Wands, and their actions, 10 of Swords. All right, so you got the 10s here with an Aries. It looks like right now, it's like, forgive me, but right now it seems like this is just too much pain for both of us. It's too heavy for both of us. There may be an ending coming in. I am seeing they're stuck. All right. You've got to stand firm in your decision to walk away from this. It's causing you a lot of pain. Yes, it's hard because the two of you are pulled to each other. There's a magnetic energy here between you and an Aries. You both like each other's attention, but they cause a lot of stress and it causes you a lot of pain. All right. So I am seeing you've got to be strong and not back down. There is some staying power to this relationship. So you decide to maybe walk away from this and be strong about it. You could find that there could be success in this relationship. All right. But right now it looks like it's very heavy. Taurus, the Judgment, the 4 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups, all right? So I am seeing like you're just all about love, wanting a relationship. This person does have love for you, but they're really stuck. 4 Cups. This person here just doesn't give you what you want. They're not happy. They judge, they may be, there's a lot of judgment in the past. It's like they got to make a decision, all right? They're keeping you stuck. You want something healthy. It looks like you guys could have a potential relationship here, but that 4 of Cups is showing the stuckness between the two of you, and it could be depression. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. All right. But I am seeing a new exciting opportunity and focus on the newness here. This relationship could mature. All right. But one of you's got to be the one to lead the way. Gemini, we have the Lovers card. All right. So I do see you're dealing with a real strong bond here. The Page of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So another Gemini. You've got a serious choice to make. All right. This does tell me that, there is some newness coming in. Get out of your comfort zone, travel. There could be a new relationship coming your way. Right. But I do see strong Lovers energy. So you and another Gemini, you could be connecting, talking to one another, reconciling, or meeting up, going on a date. I do feel like somebody thinks that you deserve better than them. They're not giving you everything you deserve. But there's a lot of feelings here, and this person feels at home with you. But there's a lot of defensive energy and moodiness, right? So you could be dealing with somebody too that gets stuck in their ways. Cancer, Justice card, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So Cancer is falling in love. All right. They're a little bit nervous. You know, they see the possibilities. Please be patient with me. And I am seeing, you know, they may have dealt with betrayal in the past here. And so it's really hard for them to open up their heart. But the Justice card, they're being authentic with you for those of you that this resonates with. So make sure that they check your boxes. But it looks like a Cancer really wants to open up and be real with you. Leo, Two of Cups, Leo feeling you, all right? They feel really bad. They don't like the way things turned out. And the Tower card, all right? So there could be a breakup between you and a Leo, jealous and possessiveness. And I'm seeing Venus, though. The love here is just in the harmony. But you may be going through a temporary breakup with a Leo, and this could bring you guys closer in the future. Virgo, the Emperor card, ready to do good by you, the Star card, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Virgo's ready to put the work in. Looks like they're coming in. You are the love of my life. And I'm seeing Gemini. All right, so there you go. Virgo, Gemini, very talkative energy coming in, connection, communication. All right, I'm ready to step up and make this work. Libra, we have a Seven of Swords, right? So, and the King of Pentacles, they don't think they're good enough either for you. And the Eight of Swords, right? So there's a lot of negative energy coming from a Libra. I'm afraid of commitment, all right? And we have challenging, require adjustments, clashes. All right, so this is very frustrating energy with a Libra. You're dealing with somebody that doesn't value themselves, or doesn't feel very secure in themselves, or doesn't, you know, maybe they don't work, maybe their health isn't that great, or maybe they just don't have long-term plans. They're just not feeling good enough for you. And they're afraid of commitment as well. Scorpio, Six of Cups, you on their mind. Ace of Pentacles, they want something serious with you. The world, they think the world of you. All right, I feel terrible for hurting you. All right, and I've learned my lesson. All right, so we are seeing unfinished business between you and a Scorpio. It looks like they want to reach out to you. They want to give this another go, another start. And the World card, it's like, you know, this is something big. I can see a future here. Sagittarius, Three of Cups, the Four. They just need some space here. The Empress, they're in love. The seeds are planted. You know, they're happy with you. I have sexual fantasies about you. They think about you all the time, you know, and they might be just feeling a little overwhelmed. I just need, you know, a little space to think. I see a new start coming in with you and the Sagittarius. All right, they do want to see where this goes. The universe put them in your path for a reason. Capricorn, Six of Swords, oh, the Devil card, and the Hierophant. All right, so there's definitely some karmic energy here with the Capricorn. There's been some deception, some toxic energy, or some addiction, you know, and I wish I could take it back, you know, and so you might be moving on. I got Capricorn energy here. You know, it just tells me here that they very ambitious and go after what they want. And it's confirming that Capricorn may have made a decision that might be hard to fix, right? And so right now it could be moving on from this temporarily, or just moving on. Aquarius, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Five of Cups, right? So Aquarius feels very torn between you and maybe a fire sign, but there's so much I want to tell you. I really want to open up to you. There could be a shocking event. They could be leaving somebody to be with you, or making a decision. You know, the Five of Cups, right? Something about, you know, I don't like seeing you sad. I don't want to see you grieve. All right. I don't like being away from you either. All right. So this could be maybe even a makeup with you guys. Pisces, Page of Wands. We have the Hanged Man, And we have the Moon card. So Pisces constantly got you wondering what the hell's going on. A lot of fights and conflicts with you and a Pisces. They test you, polar opposites, all right? So there's definitely some unbalanced energy here between you and a Pisces. A lot of flirting. They're very attracted to you. They like playing around. They like, you know, but the Hanged Man, they don't know where the hell they're going. And the Moon card, they don't even know what they want for their future. So there's constant tension with between the two of you, and they're really testing you in this relationship. Let's see, yes or no. Your yes or no. Thank you. All right, you've got a yes. You have a King of Wands here too. So you have Leo energy, it could be Sagittarius, and the Sun. So we are seeing some love around you, some new romance, opening up your heart, and a big yes for your question. All right, guys, I'll see you soon in membership. Take care.